Hello, Christy and team. Good evening. We are wrapping it up here at 6327 Lily Tree LLC, and I wanted to take a moment here just to show you what people see as they're coming into the property. These are the beds that are on the first house on the left-hand side, and you can see that there's been a slight improvement. Here we have the front bed with the front yard. And this time I'm going to put those before pictures first so you can get a view of the contrast here. But as you can see, these beds are cleaned out and looking good. That's the whole front of the first house. I'm going to go around here, around the corner. It's a little loud because I'm right on the road here. You can see the bed on the left hand side. It's looking good. There you go, you can see the whole thing. Alright. Now here's the side of the house. I want to see the beds on the side here. Looks like they cleaned out pretty good. The plants are looking good too. They didn't have to do a lot of removal. So you can see the beds there. And then we'll come back and get a closer view, or a larger view of the house. But here's the beds on the side. You can see the trees have been trimmed. Okay. I'll get back into that front yard area so you can see what's been done here. There's a view of the house. Under the porch has been cleaned out. And just come back. Get the whole scope of the front yard here. There it is from afar, and then we'll just come around here so you can see what's being done. It's been a pleasure working out here at Lily Tree. Been getting lots of fresh air and sunshine lately, which is amazing. Exposed some of these stones here. This is the first bed island in the front yard. Look at that. Here's the other beds right leading up to the front door. The front beds. And one thing that I did want to point out, and I had left a voicemail message about, is that these trees, I trimmed as much as I could is have them still look decent. They've overgrown themselves. And with these trees, as you can see here, if you trim them in as close as far as they need to be trimmed, you're going to end up with a bunch of dead, exposed branches and the bark, and it's just not going to look very good. And that part I won't grow back for, if ever, for a long time, if ever. My recommendation is to take these trees out since they've overgrown themselves. Other than that, you can leave them in, and the tenants will have a lot of maintenance just to get them back to a position where they're actually down to size, because you can only shave off about 6 inches and then you end up with dead stuff. So that's my recommendation. Take them out, put some roadies in there or something else beautiful, and or just hire someone that lives here that really enjoys taking care of those types of trees, because they need to be maintained on a biannual basis in order to maintain their shape. So that's one of my recommendations. You can see here, this is the rest of the front of the house. Get a good view of that first bed there. Alright, and then the side of the house. Now if you remember from the before pictures, this used to be a 2-foot story tree. But I've pruned it in a couple layers there, and it's going to look real beautiful in the spring and summer next year when those purple flowers come out. Here's a view of the porch, backyard. As you can see, the grass has been knocked down. and you still have a beautiful lawn, and all the grass has been taken away from an edge on the fence there. You might want to remove the swing set. It's been damaged and it's just kind of dirty, or you can keep it, but it looks like it might be time for it to go. And you can see under the porch here, nice and cleaned out on the other side. You see that he's trimmed back here, and this is the right side of 6327. If you can remember from the before pictures, it used to be full of little trees and bushes, and now it's a beautiful yard. It had a real good foundation to work with here. One of the things that the former tenant utilized was this black bark, and so it had very little issues. It's easy to get the weeds out, the weeds that were in there, and it's real healthy for the soil, healthy for the vegetation, and I highly recommend utilizing it again. Usually they have what's called seed-rolly black gold, which is a real fine black compost. Here's a close-up of the beds on the left-hand side of the house and the porch. I wanted to show you, just give you an idea here. Revisit this porch. I'm getting you guys a bid for the pressure wash and the painting of the porch. It definitely can use it. But here's the house. Here's the yard. The first house. I hope you enjoyed the brief video, and that you took an opportunity to see the before pictures so you could see the contrast. It's definitely a beautiful home, and I've already had a few people stop by and ask what's going on with the properties, and some people checking it out as I told them that it was for rent. And there you go, 6327. Thanks so much.